It ain't easy being green. Just ask Brian Darcy James, the star of Broadway's Shrek the Musical.
The training the physical training was trial and error, really. It was kind of a grand experiment.
6 days a week, the soft-spoken actor transforms into the show's mean green ogre. But that takes 90 minutes.
The costume was, I was introduced to the costume in the rehearsal process without the full makeup, just to get the sense of what was going to be on my body and how it affected my movement. So there was a steep learning curve in terms of how I responded to the costume and how the costume responded to me. Of course, when the makeup goes on, that adds a different sense of the physical, because it does have an effect on how I move my neck and my head and how it works in conjunction with my body. So I am always conscious of how my body is working with the costume. And so now it's not so much of a concern. It's second nature now, and I'm still kind of honing it. But it is an interesting union of what's inside and also what's on my body.
If it were only that fast. But James doesn't mind. He was even surprised to get the role.
My agent Jason said, "Hey, they want to see you for Shrek the Musical," and I said, "Oh, great." He said, "What part?" He said, "Shrek." And he said, "Yeah, I know, but what part in Shrek?" And he said, "No, Shrek, the Shrek ogre, the guy."
How convincing is he as Shrek?
Well, we're here in my dressing room, here in the Broadway Theatre, where I've just finished a 90-minute yoga exercise routine, which is my patent-pending yoga for ogres. You should try it. It'll transform your life. And then afterwards, I followed up with a little swamp water shiatsu facial. Keeps my horns from sagging. My grandmother was very, very concerned with me learning and minding my burps and farts. And so it is very customary and very important to break as much wind as one can, if possible. And this is an interesting little known fact. In France, they use both cheeks. Why? Because you have to express yourself.
And if my wish was granted, life would be enchanted. Us all the story sing.
Check out Shrek the Musical at the Broadway Theatre.
Woo, do you smell that one? I let one go. You didn't hear it, though, but I can bet you can smell it.
Alicia Quarles, The Associated Press.
Sorry, you were saying. Go ahead.